Hi guys, it's No Rabbit here with a back issue haul video. Thank goodness it hasn't been so long between videos this time round, but I'm glad to show these off to you. To get things started, these are comics that I picked up from my local comic book shop, 50 cents each. Sometimes I'm able to score some pretty cool things for that price. Very rare though, but hey, I pick them up as I see them, or as I find them I should say. And to get things started, this is Time Warp #1. It's an anthology title. Wasn't really big on anthology titles when I was growing up, but now that I'm older, I appreciate them a little bit more, I guess, or a bit more tolerant of it. When I was younger, I wanted a complete story. I didn't like this to be continued, 8 pages long story. Just didn't do it for me. I didn't think I was getting my money's worth, I guess. Maybe other people thought different, but anyway, I'm rambling a bit, sorry. So this is Time Warp #1. It also contains a story by Steve Ditko, which is pretty cool. So pick that, 50 cent. This is number 3. Again, contains a story by Steve Ditko. And number 4, again, contains a story by Steve Ditko. Stumbled across this, Crazy Man #1. I'm pretty sure I own this, but for the life of me, I can't find it. So I thought I'd pick it up for 50 cents. I wasn't going to say no. So this is a hard stock cover. The guy is very reminiscent of You-Know-Who, Joker. And this is by Continuity Comics, which was being run by Neil Adams. So all the art looks like he did it, but I think they're all just copied his style, or he inked it or something. Anyway, so they had a few titles out, and this is one of them, Crazy Man. This is issue #1, and I managed to find #2. And I believe there's another series that came out after this. It was a die cut cover, pretty hard to find. So anyway, it's got Neil Adams art, so I wasn't going to pass it up for 50 cents. Alien Worlds #1. Again, 50 cents. It's got a little bit of damage there, but apart from that, it's actually pretty cool. Great art, can't go wrong with that. And issue #2, Dave Stevens. I'm a big Dave Stevens fan, so I couldn't pass that up for 50 cents. Got this Crossroads. Now, I'm pretty sure I own this series as well. Now, this is a prestige format series, and it ran five issues, I think, 5 or 6 issues. 5 issues. I'm pretty sure I own all of them, but I can't for love of me find them. I don't know what the hell's going on, but anyway, 50 cents. I wasn't going to say no. This one features Grimjack and Judah Maccabee. Oh my god, I should give up. Like I said, 50 cents. Not bad. Number 5. And this one features Grimjack, Dreadstar, and Nexus. I'm a big Nexus fan, and a big Grimjack fan, so that's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure I've got these somewhere, but I can't find them. So anyway, picked it up, 50 cents. And last but not least, Crazy #3. It's in pretty ratty condition, but for 50 cents, plus it contains Jack Kirby art, I wasn't going to say no. So yeah, so that's it for the 50 cent ones. The other stuff that I picked up cheap, let's see, here we go. So got Alice Comics, the Scorpion. This is number 3. I think that's the last issue from Atlas for the Scorpion. Yep. Dark Horse Presents 100. This is part 5 of 5. So Mike Allred, Madman. I wasn't going to say no. Dark Horse came out with 5 issues to celebrate issue 100. So this is number 5. So found this 3-story Secret Files of the Giant Man by Matt Kindt, and I believe, and I could be wrong, this is the first appearance of Mind Management. So keep an eye out for that if you can. Again, I was really surprised when I saw that. The Black Dragon #4, Chris Claremont and John Bolton. Great John Bolton art. Now the Dreadstar ones, oh, I got these for 50 cents as well, I forgot. So this is issue #7, which I already had, but I picked it up anyway, I don't know why. And number 8, 14, and 15. Thanos Infinity Abyss Part 1 of 6. Thanos, enough said. Indiana Jones number 1, featuring art by John Byrne. I got that for $1. Nightcrawler number 1 from his first miniseries, again $1. Marvel Milestones edition, The Punisher, featuring Amazing Spider-Man 129. I've been dying to get that issue. I don't think I'll ever own an original one for the price that I'm willing to pay for it, so I got it for $1. Yeah. Ghost Rider number 7, I can't remember which volume this is from, but it features art by Richard Corbin, and this is part 2 of that storyline, so I'm keen to track down issue number 6. Pretty cool. I think I may own this already, but again, I got this one for $1. This is Marvel Comics Presents 150, and it's the first appearance of Red Steel or Steel Raven. Oh my god, Steel Raven. So yeah, $1. Picked up some Doctor Strange, pretty cool. So this is issue number 52, 55, 57, 60 with Dracula in it, 61 again with Dracula, 62 again with Dracula, 65, 77, and Amazing Spider-Man 217, Hydro Man and Sandman team up. Cool. Picked this up for $2. I think I saw these in a number of videos. I couldn't remember. I think it might be, was it Spider Carnage, whatever his name is, first appearance. But anyway, $2. I wasn't going to say no. And I picked this up for free. Now it's X-Men number 3. Now the reason why it's cool is, oh well, apart from having Jim Lee art, which is cool anyway, it actually has an autograph here. And at the time I didn't know, and the seller, or the lady at the bookshop, didn't know what it was, and I said, look, and she asked me if I knew what it was, and I said, look, I don't know really. But then I did a bit of investigation. It's actually autographed by Chris Claremont, which is cool. I'm not sure if that's going to come up. Yeah, sideways, so you can see it there. So that was pretty cool. Got that one for free. Or was it $2? I can't remember. For free or $2, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Okay, now the next lot. So this is the final lot, guys, and picked this up, Dark Claw Adventures. So this is the amalgam, Batman and Wolverine cross-dressing, not cross-dressing, you know what I mean, amalgamate. And this is the Batman animated homage, I guess, of that character. So I've got that. Vertigo's Winter's Edge number 1, holiday special. Picked this up dirt cheap, $1.50. I couldn't believe it. Gaiman, Bolton, Morrison, oh man, heaps. Transmet, Hellblazer, Sandman Mystery Theatre, Invisibles. Oh man, there's so many great things in here, so couldn't pass it up for $1.50. Also for $1.50, picked up number 2. Again, Transmet, Sandman Mystery Theatre, Death, Books of Magic. I was going to say no. Witch's Edge. This is my second copy of this, number 3. This was a little bit better copy than I got previously, so why not? And Vertigo. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a sneak preview of upcoming comics, and it contains a Sandman story by Neil Gaiman. So I'm a big Sandman fan, and I didn't have this, so I thought, yep, gotta get me that. Stranger Adventures number 1 of 4. The main reason why I picked this up is basically because of the creators on there. Brian Boland, Dave Gibbons, Frank Whiteley. Yeah, couldn't pass that up. Picked up some great Garth Ennis war stories. So this is for J&E, D-Day Dodgers, and Screaming Eagles. Garth Ennis writes some awesome war stories, so pick those up. I'm trying to complete my Jeff Johns Green Lanterns run, so this is issue number 63, 64, 65, and 66. Another series I'm trying to complete, Gotham Central. This is issue number 4 and number 6. First issue special number 8, first appearance of Warlord, minus the loincloth. Picked up another copy of this. This is probably my 3rd copy. I can't pass these things up when I see it, guys, sorry. I'm probably greedy like that. But this is issue 44, first appearance of Nightwing and Jericho, and plus it's got the awesome Deathstroke in it, and it's part of the Judas Contract storyline. Can't go wrong with that. Legends of the DC Universe number 14. Main reason why I picked this up is I'm a big Steve Rude fan, and very Kirby. Wish I knew my Ditkos from my Kirby's, but no, I do know my differences between the two. But anyway, this is very Kirby-esque, and I think it's awesome. So I'm going to pass that one up. Heroes for Hope, starring the X-Men, and Heroes Against Hunger, which was DC's answer to that, or was Marvel's answer to this one. I can't remember which one came first, but anyway, that's pretty cool. Neil Adams cover. Atari Force number 1, finally found another copy of it. Again, this is a series I had a number of issues from, not heaps, but for the life of me, I can't track it down. It was at my mum's place, and I was looking for it. I don't know, maybe she chucked them out, I don't know. But anyway, look, for $1, I was not going to say no. So this is Atari Force number 1, with great art by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, fantastic artist. Birds of Prey number 8, featuring Nightwing and Barbara Gordon. This was their like romancy, the beginning of their romance. I think I saw this in Mercenauts video. I think I may already have a copy of this, but again, hey, I can't pass it up if I see it. It was what, $3 I think I paid for that. Birds of Prey number 26, with Bane and Black Canary. Love Black Canary, and I thought that cover was quite funny. 52 week 11, featuring Batwoman. So this is the first modern appearance of Batwoman. Again, I already own this, but again, I can't pass it up. These things are hard to come by, so yep. Sword of the Atom, this is the special. This is special number 2. I've got the miniseries, so I thought I'd pick these up. Why not? Sergeant Rock 318, great Joe Kubert art. Speak slowly. Black Adam. This is the miniseries, so I got the whole miniseries. I had like two or 3 issues from the miniseries, but now I've got the whole set. So I'm wrapped to finally read all that. One of my favourite villains. Pretty cool. World's Finest. 173. Now, some people say this is the first first Silver Age appearance of Two-Face, but it's not really. It's Batman as Two-Face, not Harvey Dent. I think he only makes a Bronze Age appearance. I don't think he was ever a Silver Age appearance, but anyway, I'm wrapped that I got this anyway, nonetheless. This is issue 173 of World's Finest. World's Finest 175, featuring art by the great Neil Adams, and man, I remember reading this story when I was younger, but it was in black and white, and it was in Portuguese. Man, loved it. So I'm finally wrapped like that. And World's Finest 176, again featuring art by the great Neil Adams. Brave and the Bold, I'm sure there's something significant about this one. This is issue 100, but I can't for the life of me remember right now. But anyway, it's Brave and the Bold, issue 100. Can't go wrong with that. Batman and the Teen Titans. Again, this is issue 102. Again, there's probably something important, maybe not. I can't remember. Maybe it's the artist. I can't remember if it's Jim Aparo or Nick Cardy. It doesn't matter either way. It just escapes me now. But pretty cool. Brave and the Bold, 111. Batman and Joker. Main reason why I picked it up. Oh, first of all, it's Batman. And second of all, man, Joker cover. Jim Aparo. Can't go wrong with that. So that's it for my haul this time round. So I'm hoping to have something up on a semi-regular basis. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your comments and have a fantastic day. See you next time, guys.